country like ours, a developing country where we don't have 5G or in some cases even 4G coverage in all areas, to what extent should organizations in a market like ours focus on these things?
There's more players in that software. There's a lot of AI operational capability within Netcall. And a lot of those things actually then are used to feed back into our orchestration to allow you to do that automation. So, if you haven't got 5G, it doesn't matter. There's plenty of other software-defined capability out there that you can still make benefit from and start to see these savings and to a certain degree start to get used to the technology so that when you do maybe want to upgrade your 4G to 5G or whatever it may be on the larger scale, you're ready for it, you've got the skills, you're confident in its usage moving forwards is probably the way I'd answer that. Prior to COVID, when everyone was really focused on what they were doing and all that kind of stuff, there were a few inquiries coming in. Since COVID, it's just been a cloudburst of inquiries, which I think is because people have got a bit more time maybe to focus on different things, that they're taking the opportunity to engage and understand in more detail what constitutes putting this capability in place. You go from an RFI, which is just looking for a bit of information, to an RFP and then RFQ. We're seeing lots of RFIs go to RFPs and RFQs really quickly once they can see that, it's not quite so, I'll use the term scary, but that's probably not the right term. People are jumping on the train as it moves along, I guess, because they have to, because, again, going back to the market, if one of your competitors is going down this journey and then starts to see those benefits very quickly, that's going to put you on the back foot and catch ups.
Since there are no IBM data centers in South Africa, according to that map, are there any plans to build some? Now, I think to your earlier comment where you said you don't necessarily have to use the IBM data centers for the solution, there are some of the other global players who have or are planning at establishing data centers here, but I don't know if you know about any plans?
I don't personally. IBM could actually build a data center on your own premises. So in essence, it's an IBM data center, just happens to be on your site, possibly.